Hello guys, my name is Joesph Henderson. I'm here in Pondicherry, India with Prabu Mani of the Chennai Parkour Group Parkour Circle and Malik Diouf, Yamakasi member, founder of Parkour and member of the UPGTeam. Me and Malik are in India as members of the UPGTeam and working alongside Parkour Circle as part of a project called Indian STEAM. Indian STEAM is a part of the Arts Council of England and the British Council's Reimagine India programme and an official event of UK-India 2017. You can find more information at indiansteamblog.wordpress.com, which we will link in the description. So, Malik.
Yes.
You co-founded what is Parkour now. You co-founded Parkour. What, in your opinion, can Parkour bring to a country? The introduction of Parkour to a country, what benefits can it bring to a country?
I think the benefit of Parkour in every country can bring to the tracer like a credibility, because all the time when you talk about Parkour, people always think, they're young, they're crazy, they just do crazy stuff. But we are all athletes. We train hard for that, and it can bring a lot of credibility. Back in the day, when we start, all the time people say, stop doing this, and now, last month it was recognized as a official sport. So it took a long time, but it could be an official sport in India or around the world. It bring a lot of credibility for tracer.
So the internationality of Parkour, like the Parkour being spread around the world, brings credibility to the athletes practicing it.
Definitely.
Prabu, what do you feel Parkour has brought to India?
What has happened in the recent years is that the only physical activity is mostly competition based. Whatever it is, whether it is sports or most of the art forms are being promoted as purely competitive. What Parkour has brought is that there is no competitiveness, but there is a lot of physicality involved, and that is bringing a new culture into people's mindsets. It's changing people's mindsets. Right, that you don't have to be competitive, but you can still. And the advantage with Parkour is when you train in it, you can almost excel in whatever that you're pursuing. It doesn't have to be always be Parkour. So that kind of a change is really good. So that's what I'm foreseeing in the next few years at least.
Okay, cool. So it's about the mentality that it brings of striving for physical excellence, but without the competitive edge, for its own sake. So, Malik, Parkour has changed a lot in the years since, at least in the 90s. How do you feel about the way Parkour is now, the current worldwide state of Parkour?
I need to say, I'm proud to see how the Parkour evolved since we start and now, because I think the new generation bring a lot of creativity. I think they understand how they can use Parkour in different forms, and it's a really a good thing. And all the Yamakasi and the founders, we're all proud of that. Even if there is competition and people use it for the commercial, we're proud of that. Because if he was there on the same form like we started 27 years ago, it's going to be a shame for us. And because it's really involved, we're proud.
Parkour has been in India for about 10 years now. Looking at the state of Parkour and the Parkour community in the world, how does your view of the current state of Parkour in the rest of the world relate to how you would like, or what you would like to see Parkour become in India?
I would say across the world, a lot of different things are happening with regards to parkour, and like how is it being practiced or how it's being applied in a lot of ways. There are a lot of things that's happening. In India, at least, what's happening is people are kind of merging parkour with all the other activities that they are doing, which is in a way good. Like a martial artist will also train in parkour, a b-boy or a hip-hop dancer will also train in parkour too. Maybe the strength and conditioning aspect of it. So there is always an amalgamation of things where things come together and it makes something different in the way parkour is practiced. What I would say is in the future, near future, it would be great if parkour becomes a baseline for a lot of physical activities, because not many exercises or any kind of activity addresses all the things that parkour does. So you kind of have parkour as a base, and then you build from it into whatever discipline that you want to. That I think will be a good point to reach in the next few years.
Malik, you co-founded, along with the Urban Playground, what is known as Performance Parkour, 2PK.
Yeah.
What is Performance Parkour?
Performance parkour, it's a combination of parkour and theater and dance company. It's like to show a simple example. When we practice parkour, we're doing for us, just for us, because we want to be free. When you do performance parkour, you do everything you do for the audience, and it's not the same thing to do. It's like when you practice for the audience, you must to forget yourself, and you must to give everything. And performance parkour, it help people to move, to express, to create, but just for the audience. Yeah, it's like performance parkour. It remind me when I was shooting a movie. All the time, the director said, "You're not doing for you. You do the move, everything, but the only person they can judge you gonna be the audience. So do it for the audience." And this is why I like performance parkour, because it's just give for the audience. Yeah. And you can mix a lot of art and bring a lot of creativity, and it's good for parkour.
Prabu, you have joined us in this project based around performance parkour, and have been working in the last year or few years kind of in the realm of performance parkour. What is it about performance parkour that appeals to you? What interests you about performance parkour?
The thing that interests me most is that a lot of art forms, like what Malik said, is for the audience. And it kind of doesn't appeal to me when it is purely for the audience and everything is exaggerated and all that. But to me, what appeals in parkour is the efficiency aspect of it. You kind of find ways, independent of whoever you are and whatever you can do. You find ways to do things, and that when brought into the performance aspect of things, when you are trying to show the audience and you're still having that efficiency thing aspect of it going, and you kind of tell stories. That has always been an interest of mine, to use parkour to tell stories. So whether it is for the audience or whether it is for yourselves to explore. So I think performance parkour helps in a lot of ways in that aspect, where you maintain the core principles of parkour, and you also connect to an audience, you tell the story, you get better, and it also helps a lot in creative movement, I would say, without losing the efficiency of it.
One final question for Malik. What is the relevance of performance parkour to the wider parkour community that we spoke of earlier? Why should the wider parkour community care about performance parkour?
I think they must care about performance parkour because they all use they all use performance parkour, but they don't know. When they do a show for TV, and they do for cinema, for commercial stuff, for me it's performance parkour. Because, as I say, you're not doing for yourself. You do it to give to the audience a form of parkour. And performance parkour can help every tracer to have a posture on stage, to create a character. It's all about character. It's all about movement, but just for the audience. And everybody use it, but nobody name it. But we all do performance parkour. Yeah. Since many years, we all do performance parkour, but now there is a name of this.
So in the world we live in now, where people are actually starting to make careers out of parkour, they're making a living through doing parkour. A lot of that is around show performance work or commercial or stunt work, and performance parkour is bringing elements from theatre, dance, bringing it together with parkour to really develop that performance side. Malik Diouf, Prabu Malik, thank you very much for joining us. If you are interested in learning more about the project we're doing here, you can find out a lot at indiansteamblog.wordpress.com. We'll link it in the description. Thank you very much for joining us. Bye.